I'm Noam Bannett, and let's talk about political cartoons from the Middle East. After exactly 3.5 years, since June 5th, 2017, the Arab blockade on Qatar is done. But before we talk about the future, let's try to understand how it all started. For many years, Saudi Arabia, the largest and richest country in the Middle East that has Mecca and Medina, the holiest cities of Islam, led the Gulf countries. Things started to change when one of the little countries, Qatar, started to behave more independent. In the mid-90s, Qatar launched a television network called Al Jazeera, the island or half island, like Qatar itself. Qatar got closer to the Muslim Brotherhood movement and to Iran, which they own together a massive gas reserve. And then came the Arab Spring. During the years, Al Jazeera became a very popular television network. And when the Arab Spring arrived, they broadcasted everything about what happened in Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, Yemen, and everything. And the Arab leaders didn't like it. That and more brought these four Arab countries, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and UAE, to blockade Qatar. In political cartoons from Qatar and their allies, we see how it's not a big deal, this blockade, since June 2017. They can manage, it's not that big. You remember that Qatar got help from Iran and from Turkey. On the other hand, cartoons from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and others show the other side, how Qatar can't really deal with these countries, how they really think that they're in the same size of Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and others. But there's also things that we see in cartoons that didn't really happen, but Saudi Arabia threatened to divide Qatar Peninsula from the Arab Peninsula. And here's a short story of Al Jazeera and myself. In August 2017, the Minister of Communication, Ayub Kara, says he will close the office of Al Jazeera in Jerusalem, just as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and others did. I wrote an article in the website Midah about what is Qatar and what is Al Jazeera and how they are pro-Hamas and pro-Muslim Brotherhood. I also added in the end that I think that they won't close the office of Al Jazeera, just as they didn't do in 2014 when the Prime Minister, maybe I forgot, his name was Benjamin Netanyahu. A day later, I get a WhatsApp message from a colleague that Al Jazeera took my whole article and translated it to Arabic and said that there's an Israeli analyst that explains why they won't close Al Jazeera offices in Jerusalem. But let's get to the conclusion. These are the last days of President Donald Trump's term. After bringing normalization between Israel and the Arab world, he was able to end the crisis in the Gulf. And we have many questions. Will Qatar change their policy about Iran, about Muslim Brotherhood, about Turkey? And this is all in the dawn of a new era, the era of President Joe Biden. What do you think about this video? What do you want the next subject to be about? Comment and share this video. Have a great day.